Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to this video. I'm going to be dropping nuggets for you guys in growing your SMMA agency that you can have much more success faster. And if you want to click my bio, you can see the success that I personally have had in my agency. And from there, everything that I give you are things that I personally do in my agencies to have success. And I believe if you implement them as well, you can have success as well, and you can have success fast, okay? In this video, I'm gonna be talking about the free trial method, okay? The free trial method is the #1 way, in my personal opinion, to pick up clients fast, especially when you're making cold calls, okay? Essentially, the #1 reason why that it's so powerful is because everybody likes free. Everybody likes free, okay? So when you pick up a call, you're speaking to a business owner, obviously you have your pitch, you're making sure that they're serious, they're qualified. It's not for anybody. You don't just throw a free trial out there, just so you guys know, a side note, you don't just throw a free trial out there just to throw it out there. No, just how you guys have seen me make my calls, you go through your process, you make sure that they're vetted, they're serious, and then at the end of the day, you could just drop an irresistible offer on them, right? Maybe they're still not ready to go. You drop that on, you say, hey John, listen, no problem. What we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna give you something that I don't really give to everybody, okay? But I hear it in your voice. I can hear right now that you want this, that you wanna grow. But obviously, we have to get to that level of trust. We have to build that, right? So here's what I propose. You let me know if it's good. I'm gonna give you a 7-day free trial, okay? Now the trial is not for you to basically go out and crack the biggest deal or sale. No, the trial, John, is so that you can see what we're doing, how we're doing it, and the results that you can have for your business. So you'll probably get about one to two, 3 calls, right? We'll see what comes in. And then from there, we're gonna be off to the races. Sounds good to you? And then John is gonna basically let me know if that sounds good to him, right? And then from there, if everything is good, we're off to the races. Now, what happens if John turns around and says, Mike, listen, if I don't close a sale, I don't wanna work with you. Okay, well then I'll just turn to John and say, John, that's not what this is about. I can't guarantee to you, so you know right now, and I'm being 100% honest, nobody in this world can guarantee you a sale, okay? What I can guarantee is putting people in front of you that are looking for your product or service. And if that's something that you're looking for, then I'm your guy. And if John says, nope, I don't want that, they say, John, no problem. And I'm shaking his hand and we're off to the races, right? And so so you guys know, a quick side note, the disclaimer with that. You don't just, some of you guys, you hear this free trial method, you're just giving it to everybody and everybody without really qualifying them. Don't skip the qualification process. Okay, the sales call is still the same. You still qualify, you still vet, you still send them the presentation, then you follow up with them, you go through the closing questions. Once you go through the closing questions, if it's needed, you can drop the irresistible offer for them. And one of the things I'll let you guys know right now, you will be amazed on how many people I've dropped it on and that said, wait, how much is this again? Okay, how do I pay you? And I sent them the invoice and we just null and void the whole free trial method. They just completely forgot about it. They just, okay, whatever. Because remember, sometimes you have to decrease someone's anxiety, someone's fear. They don't know you. You're essentially a disembodied voice on the phone. And so you have to do that in order to make sure that they're having the understanding of what you can offer them for their business, okay? #2 is duplicatable, okay? The second reason why the free trial method is so powerful is that it's duplicatable. And what do I mean? Well, let's say you actually want to be an agency owner and you don't want to always do the day-to-day. You don't always want to be on the phone, but you want to keep the engine pumping. You want to make sure that new blood and new business is coming in constantly. Well, if you have a process, your process is, this is acquisition for sales, right? And so this is our process. You can teach and train anybody to basically go through the process, and then obviously they have the irresistible offer at the end. Here's our free trial, boom, and the person will almost sign up. Your business is a lot more predictable. But if you're looking for top talent closers that could just, steamroll and close anybody, you're really looking for a unicorn. Listen to me. I've been in some of the best sales offices. Those people like that are unicorns. They are very, very hard to find. And in many cases, they're not very stable. They typically like to follow the money. And so if you're not going to compensate them accordingly, in a month or two, they'll be gone. And then you're obviously looking for another unicorn, and they're not easy to come by. It's much easier to have a simple process. Teach and train other people your simple process. They can basically rinse, wash, repeat, put it into play. And so that way anybody can do it. It's the same model of fast food restaurants. They just have a simple process. Anybody can duplicate that process. You don't want to overcomplicate what you're doing. So number 2, duplicatable. Okay. Number 3, big stores use free trials and free samples all the time. You probably see it in software companies. You go online, where agencies, we want to obviously try out and test different softwares, different landing pages to obviously make sure we're at the cutting edge and we have the best. Many of them will give you a 7-day or 14-day free trial, or sometimes even a 5-day free trial, right? Some no credit card required, and then some credit card required. And so why do you think they do that? They know that if you get a taste of what they can offer and do for your business, the chances and the likelihood that you continue on after the trial is over goes up. Now, I don't know the exact percentage on that, but I can almost assure you it goes up because all of these companies wouldn't be doing it, right? Not all of them, but a lot of them, just to be specific, right? A lot of them do offer free trial because it's an irresistible offer. Wow, this website looks beautiful. Wow, the product and the service looks great. Should I try it? Free trial, and you try it, okay? Now, another thing with that, just the other day, this is a true story. Just the other day, I went to Target, I picked up my Target order, okay? Got home, it's our weekly Target go, then we got home, and in the bag, we noticed something. They had samples, free samples. It looked like they're coming out with a chocolate line and also some type of vegetable chips, right? And so obviously we tried it. We want to know, this is a sample. We want to see what does this taste like. It was pretty good, right? So now let me ask you this. They invested and said, hey, we're going to put aside a specific amount of samples to get out to our customer base because we have a new product that's coming to the shelf. It's the holiday season. This is when people like the hot cocoa stuff. And we want to see how many sales we can get. Should we just put it on the shelf and let people figure it out themselves? Or should we give them a sample so that when they see it on the shelf, they'll recognize and they're going to look for it. And they're probably going to be on the internet liking it and sharing it and commenting it, right? And we're going to get maximum exposure. And for people who didn't even get the chance to sample it, they're probably going to make what you call a beeline to their nearest target just so that they can get their taste. So this is the power of essentially giving things away to people, right? You obviously are giving it away with the understanding that if you invest in your business and on other people, the reward will always be greater. And so for those of you who say, oh, free trial, man, you crazy. I'm just going to close the deal. I'm not giving anybody a free trial. Listen, that's completely up to you. You run the business that you want to run. But I'm telling you guys from my personal experience, the free trial will almost make every call that you get on and get the client to the next step. You will see a drastic difference in the amount of clients that you're signing up. A drastic difference. Especially if you follow the processes that I'm giving you. It's basically a done deal. Every call is like gold because you know what's going to happen and the customer is still, excited because they still don't know that you're ready to drop an irresistible offer in them. In many cases, they'll just sign up with you forgetting the irresistible offer because of how excited they are, okay? All right, listen, if this video has been helpful, guys, you want to hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, okay? If you guys are looking for a strategy call, what's a strategy call, Mike? A strategy call is for those of you that are having a couple hiccups and hurdles in your business, right? I tell you guys this on every video. These are things that I personally use. I still use some of them. I use them so long, and I still even use some of them to this day when I'm going into new niches and new verticals. I reach out to experts in these niches and in these fields because I'm always looking and making sure I'm connected to the right sources so that I don't have to guess. I don't have to think about it. What should I do in this case? What should I do in that case? And I'm always going to get the answers that I want because I'm reaching up, right? And then there's some of you that need a coaching program. What's the coaching program? The coaching program is for those of you that have made the stake to claim, that you want to go from zero to hero. You don't want to guess, think about it. You want the blueprint. Okay, if that's you, you want to click the link in the description below. And then you want to see if you qualify because my program is not for everybody. Okay, you want to make sure you qualify. And listen, if you do, over the next 5 weeks, you're gonna see how fast we take you through the process, grow your agency, and make sure that you're having success in your business.